Welcome to South Africa!
These children live in the Lamontville Township, which is located just outside the port city of Durban on the Indian Ocean. Life in the township is very difficult. There's limited money even for essentials like food and clothing. COPT operates a number of feeding programs to help kids get a meal so they can concentrate in school. The kids are very hungry and are always lined up outside the building before we arrive. In lieu of their weekly staff meeting, on the first Thursday of every month, the COPT team works together to prepare 100 lunches for the homeless in Durban. Usually it's sandwiches and canned beans, but this month the ladies made a lovely chicken curry with vegetables. It's a great collaborative effort and is truly appreciated by the many who gather in the port area looking for work.
Once we arrived in Durban, we quickly worked to put together a schedule that included both recurring weekly events as well as a number of one-off events. One of the special events I led was a health class for the Gogos, which is the Zulu word for grandmothers. The focus of the class was the mind-body connection, discussing how our mental health, physical health, and spiritual well-being are all connected.
Of course, much of our time is spent preparing and attending various Bible classes and small group studies. Here you can see the Durban group, which includes a number of old guard folks, but the new lifeblood is many sincere brothers and sisters who came to the Christadelphians through the Bible Education Centers, or BECs. Several of whom now work in the BECs and are very active with gospel proclamation. These brothers and sisters are devoted to God and full of zeal for the truth.
One of the last activities we did before departing to Cape Town was visiting Sister Fanasiwe, who lives in the rural area called Bucks Farm in outer West Durban. It's a beautiful location and provided a nice change of scenery for us. We had been there a few weeks prior with Brother Funo and found that the garden materials had been delivered. Now we just had to fill the beds with compost and soil, plant the seedlings, and install the drip irrigation system. With God's blessing and some tender loving care, this garden will soon be providing food for our sister and her neighbors.
Amen.